The issue of religion and the presidential vote back into focus this past weekend when both Barack Obama and John McCain showed up at Pastor Rick Warren's megachurch, the Saddleback Church, out there in Orange County, California. They answered questions about faith matters, religion, and other policy issues. In general, we assumed that John McCain was preaching to the choir, so to speak, when he spoke to the Saddleback Church audience. Of course, this was nationally televised on cable news channels as well. That's because Republican candidates generally do better among more religious Americans. Look at these recent data, a weekly aggregate through last Sunday among Americans of all races and creeds and religions who attend church or synagogue or mosque or other services weekly. You can see McCain is beating Obama by 16 points. Then for those who attend almost every week or monthly, McCain's lead is down to 4 points. And among Americans who seldom or never attend church services, worship services, it flips totally. Obama's ahead by 20 points. Again, this is what we've been seeing for a long time now. Let's go back to 2004. In our final poll of registered voters in 2004, we had Bush over John Kerry by a 56 to 37 percentage point margin among those who attend church weekly. That's about where McCain is now compared to Barack Obama. Among those back in 2004 who seldom or never attended church, Kerry was ahead 59 to 35 over Bush. A flip, just like we're seeing now. The Republican candidate does better among those who attend church frequently. The Democratic candidate better among those who attend church seldom or never. Another point, of course, when we talk about all Americans, we include African Americans, about 12% of the U.S. population, who are very religious and also very democratic. So when we back them out of the equation, you're seeing in front of you now non-Hispanic whites. And here the impact of religion is even more startling. Look at those numbers, 64 to 25. McCain beating Obama among white Americans who attend church weekly. Go down to those who seldom or never attend. It's a much smaller margin for Obama in general, but he still wins by 9 points over John McCain. Bottom line out of all of this is McCain does have the religious vote, no question about that. The real question is, will he be able to ramp it up to the extent that Bush did in 2004? And of course, turnout. Will McCain be able to generate enthusiasm among highly religious white Americans in particular and get them to the polls in November? I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Editor-in-Chief of the Gallup poll.